Hello, I am Cadet Hamilton Corey,
And I'm Cadet Greenfield Marquise.
and today we will cover
Army
Army rank structure.
4 rank structures that we will go over.
Those include the enlisted ranks,
The commissioned officer rank
the warrant officer ranks.
and the cadet command rank.
The first rank you have is private, also known as your E1 or your E Fuzzy. They are responsible for usually nothing more than showing up at the right place at the right time in the right uniform. The next rank you have is the PV2, also known as your mosquito wing private. They are responsible for the same things as your E1 Fuzzy, they just now have a little bit of rank on their chest. Next you have your private first class. They are basically the same as your E1 through E2, they just have a slight bit more responsibilities. Next, you have your E4 specialist. Now you have earned your sham shield. You are usually knowledgeable in your craft, but you don't have the leadership responsibilities of the E4 corporal or your sergeants. Next, you have your E4 corporal, one of the most hated ranks throughout the enlisted rank structure. They have all of the responsibilities of a team leader with little to none of the respect that it encompasses. Next, you have your E5 sergeant, the lowest level of leadership in a company or platoon-sized element. They are usually responsible for 3 to 5 soldiers. Next, you have your E6 Staff Sergeant, the next highest level of leadership throughout a platoon. They are usually responsible for your 2 team leaders as well as the members that the team leaders are responsible for. Next, you have your E7 Platoon Sergeant, or your Platoon Daddy. They work hand in hand with your platoon leader, and they are responsible for the things that go on inside your platoons. Next, you have your E8. This is either a Master Sergeant or a First Sergeant. The Master Sergeant responsibilities are usually a staff position within the brigade or battalion. Next, you have your First Sergeant position, one of the most respected positions throughout the enlisted ranks. This person is responsible for everything that goes on inside your company. They work hand in hand with your company's commander, and they are responsible for your soldiers' health, well-being, and many more. Next, you have your Sergeant Major position. These individuals are the most experienced of all NCOs, and they usually have 20 plus years of experience. They are responsible for battalion and upward size elements, and they work hand in hand with the respective commanders. Next, you have your Sergeant Major of the Army, the highest ranking enlisted official. He is the advisor, the senior enlisted advisor to the United States Army Chief of Staff.
The first rank in the commissioned officer rank structure is Second Lieutenant. Second Lieutenant is also known as the butterball. Most second lieutenants will be a platoon leader. The platoon leader is in charge of leading the platoon. The next rank in the officer rank structure is first lieutenant. The first lieutenant is most likely going to be the XO, or executive officer. The first lieutenant has a little bit more experience than the second lieutenant. The next rank in the officer rank structure is captain. The captain has completed Captain Careers course and is in charge of the company. The next rank in the officer rank structure is major. Majors are usually battalion XOs or professor of military science. The next rank in the officer rank structure is the lieutenant colonel. The lieutenant colonel is the battalion commander and is also your first field grade officer. The next rank in the officer rank structure is colonel, also known as full bird colonel. The colonel is the brigade commander and is in charge of multiple battalions, also has over 20 years of experience. Next are the general officers. There are 4 general officers. There's an acronym to help you remember the general officers. B, my, little, general. Those stand for brigadier general, major general, lieutenant general, and general.
Now we will discuss your warrant officer ranks. They are your Chief Warrant Officer 1 through 5, also known as your chiefs. They are experts in their fields, and these officers tend to be a little more respected by the enlisted ranks. You still treat these officers as you would treat a commissioned officer, but they are lower ranking than your second lieutenants and so on.
I will now talk to you about the Cadet Command rank structure. The first level of the Cadet Command rank structure is the MS-1s. MS-1s are simply responsible for being in the right place, in the right uniform, at the right time. MS-1s are usually freshmen with no military experience. MS-2s. MS-2s are cadets who have completed the MS-1 level course, are usually sophomores, and hold the leadership position as team leaders. MS-3s. MS-3s are usually juniors who have completed the MS-1 and MS-2 level courses. MS-3s are the foundation of the ROTC program. They are more focused on for accessions, OML, branching, and advanced camp. MS-4s. MS-4s are usually seniors who have completed the MS-1 through MS-3 level courses. MS-4s are subject matter experts of ROTC. They are the leaders of the battalion. The MS-4s have completed advanced camp, have received their component, and have received their branch.